Luther versus Jaina.
Another mage.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
The mini board is really good. Elder Peacekeeper is also nice to sometimes deal with an early mana worm. Wow, great opening here. I have the options on turn 2. Oh, he kept 3 cards. That's dangerous,
Well
dangerous, dangerous. So I'm really assuming a mana worm here. I wonder if I play the mini board or the knife juggler into the mana worm. He kept 3 cards, so I think I play the mini board. Oh, okay, he's coining Mad Scientist, I guess. Okay. Mana worm is actually much more scary than coin Mad Scientist. Because I have no way to deal with the mana worm and the frostbolt. But I can easily deal with Mad Scientist. I wonder if he ping trades. It's probably his best move. Okay, he doesn't. Oh, arcane missiles. So he wants to trade. Wow, he almost gets the arcane. Wow, that's a huge investment here. So here I have the option between the Cockhammer or the Elder Peacekeeper.
I wonder.
Knife Juggler really doesn't do that much, it's just activating the secret for him. It's not killing the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Maybe it's better to play the Cockhammer to deny him spells like Arcane Intellect and that kind of stuff. I think I just go for the Cockhammer here. I could even choose to use the Elder Peacekeeper as an activation of the... maybe not. It's maybe a little bit too weak. Okay, that's a weak turn by him, it's great. That means he's out of stuff. So I think I played the Juggler and trade. Would love to play the Juggler and the Mirror Entity and then kill it.
I wonder.
My alternative is kinda to play it to... But I don't really want to give him a 3-3 here. So I think I play the Juggler and make a guy. So most likely it's Mirror Entity. Wow, I'm at 19. Mysterious Challenger. I think I test for Counterspell. Or should I play the Peacekeeper? You could play the Peacekeeper and... Then what? Then send in my guy and my weapon. Deals well with the Mirror Entity. The other way around, he gets very likely a 6-6. So I think I have to do that.
Follow the rule. Follow the rules.
Okay, here I have the option. Yeah, I think I take the... I see what the Juggle does. Okay, then I don't need to use my weapon here. That's kinda great. It's a really good outcome. Now I really hope that he doesn't have a huge combo for the Flame Waker. He needs it this turn and he already used 2 spells. So yeah, that's not enough. Looking really, really good here. Ah, damn it, I did draw the redemption. Really bad. So yeah.
Last one. The battle. For justice.
I think I can trigger this. I don't want him to be able to trigger the Noble Sack, do I? Actually I want him to trigger the Noble Sack. I guess. Damn. Maybe he pings the guy and triggers the Avenge. That's great. Okay, let's check for counterspell. It's not counterspell. Okay, good. Do I win if I give him a 5/5? I could also play the Murloc Knight, but then I shouldn't have played 2 secrets. It's kind of a mistake. He already played 1 Frostbolt. So I think I go for this play here. It's hard for him to kill these. Not a Frostbolt, it's good.
Uther versus Uther. I will fight with honor. Justice demands retribution.
Haunted Reaver is a good card against Paladin. That's a slow curve. Even though you always like to see an early Mysterious Challenger in this deck. Ew, Redemption, Haunted Creeper. Well, he will not trade into the Haunted Creeper, that's for sure, so I don't think it's correct to play Redemption here. I think it's correct to play the Redemption with the Piloted Treader, maybe. Oh, he's having the strong opening with Minibot, so it's really likely that... I could go for Secret Keeper Redemption, is that better? If he's having secrets, that's definitely better, so I think I go for it. He cannot play Master yet, so it's kinda hard for him to... This denies him to play secrets. So, yeah. And it also kinda denies him Knife Juggler. Second mini-board. Wow. Wow. My own mini-bot or the Haunted Creeper? I think my own mini-bot's much better here. So the good news is that he can still not play secrets. Okay, that's alright. I get Avenge, oh that's great.
Weapons ready. Shield.
Kill the last guy here. Oh, Consecration. But then one guy lives. Oh, the Secret Keeper. That's amazing. Noble Sack is actually, I think, the best card I could have drawn here. The Secret Keeper stays alive. It's just insane here. He needs, right now, another consecration.
Get down!
He's really far behind here.
I'll never tell.
Who am I? None of your business. Get down!
Oh! How come I actually saves the day for him?
Reporting for duty.
The challenger. Yeah, sure, I take that.
Who am I? Starbucks.
What's my last secret actually? Repentance, okay. I think I win here. Maybe I would have won faster if I traded my guy into his Secret Keeper to deny him the death. Maybe. Oh guys, another boss! Okay, yeah, I think that's the last game I'm going to take before my break. Legend Hype.
Versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Not with this hand. I really don't like Haunted Creeper against Mage. It's not killing anything. I sent it away. Okay, well, Secret Keeper's better than nothing. Cockhammer's also alright. Very slow hand.
Well met.
Very slow hand. Guten Morgen, Kasper. Join the Legend Hype. This is another boss. If I win, I'm Legend. If I win, I'm Legend. Sadly, my hand is absolutely devastating. Hopefully he has like nothing. Wow. He looks a little bit like Freeze Mage something. Oh man, I wish he would play Secret here. So I could decide to go for Repentance. Buff my Secret Keeper here. Final boss, but I think I go for the Cockhammer. Especially because I want to have a minion alive the next turn. Oh, he is Freeze Mage. Okay. He is actually Freeze Mage. Alright, that's bad for me, I would say. Especially with his opening here. And my slow opening, it's really bad for me. Ah no, what? Okay, he's not Freeze Mage, but some sort of Echo Mage. Slower version something. It's okay, I guess. Better than Freeze Mage, much better than Freeze Mage. Oh, Repentance is actually super huge value here then in the game. Yeah, I cannot kill that. It's annoying. Let's play around AoE a little bit.
Reporting for duty.
I definitely take this trade. I think... No, it's just 5 mana. He cannot... I think I keep my 1/1. He cannot... Yeah, it can be Molten Mage, definitely. Wow. 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 Who runs MCT in such a deck? And who steals exactly my best minion? You gotta be kidding me. Wow. Wow. Okay. Whatever. Whatever.
For justice.
Definitely using my weapon as a death bot to see what we get. Another mini bot. That's great.
None of your business.
Weapons ready. Weapons ready.
Yeah, let's deal the 2 damage here. Yeah, well, you're kinda right. If I had killed my guy, then... But... You don't play around MCT these days. That's really, really annoying. Sad, sad. It's especially sad because it also ruined my Repentance. He played 2 great Repentance targets before, Water Elemental and Death Lord, and now he played MCT, that tech card, like absolutely ruined my day here. Devastating for me.
What's out on me?
But well, what can you do about it? So he's preparing a Blizzard. Kinda. Or is it Flame Strike? I'm definitely sending away my 3/2 here. And I definitely go face. I'm not really afraid of Molten Giants with this small hand here. The question is, what do I play? I think I just go for the boom. Let's say he Flame Strikes. Well, Flame Strike actually kills kind of everything, right? So I cannot really go for the boom. Kills the mini bot. I guess I should have... No, I needed the damage to the face, I think. Let's go with this. That protects my mini bot and gives me more 1/1s. That's much better against Flame Strike. Much better against Flame Strike. And he kind of needs Flame Strike here because I have so much damage coming up. Yeah, that's the Flame Strike. So I still get some damage in and I get to refill with Boom. Okay, that's most likely Ice Block, which is pretty annoying. Oh, Tyrion. Great. Can be duplicate or something. But if I duplicate anything, I duplicate the Death Lord, I think. Oh, it's really duplicate, wow. What do I get? Secret Keeper.
Put your faith in the light.
Not sure if it's correct here to kill my small minions, but I think it's definitely correct to kill that heal bot, because he's about to die, and he used to duplicate already. Oh, that's amazing. It's like the best card I can draw here. It's really the best card I can draw.
Don't test me, child.
I think I want to play the Knife Juggler, right? Especially because he has such a hard time playing spells this turn. Sadly I don't spawn anything, so well. He needs to have something really good right now with Lothar. I think it's lost. He's Fatigue Mage, I think, right? I think he's Fatigue Mage. Belcher, Neutron. Is that enough? I think not. I think it's not enough. So I don't lose any damage if I do this. I kinda want to kill one of my guys. Wow, wow, wow. How do I kill a guy here to produce juggles? I also would like to kill Tyrion. It's also not possible.
Let me think.
I think I sent these two in here to produce the juggles. And it should really be possible, right? Just with the juggles. Should be, should be. I'm wasting a little bit of damage here, but it has to be possible. Yeah, it's lethal. It's lethal. Ba-bam! Yeehaw! Woo! Wow, that's the lowest rank I've ever achieved by getting Legend. Wow. Okay, let's have a look at my stats a little bit and wrap this season up a little bit. It's anyway at an end. So, here you can see my stats for this season. With all my ranked games for the complete current month. As you can see, my stats are really bad, as I just have barely a 53% win rate. Really, really bad. Experimental decks were definitely Dragon Paladin. I think Dragon Paladin works. I think if you invest a little bit time in the deck list, you should be able to find a deck list that is as strong as Dragon Priest. The problem is the deck is really boring to play. I really didn't like it because you're just playing huge taunts. That's about it. And then you win with your strong minions. And there's no... I don't know. There's no difficulty in playing that kinda. So it's strong, but it's very boring to play. Same for Dragon Priest. So the deck I got Legend with was Secret Paladin. But let's first look at the other decks. I tried Classic Control Priest a little bit, together with a friend of mine who's called McNulty. He coached me. I think the deck's pretty strong in the current meta right now, but it's hard to play, and yeah, it wasn't the right for me because I don't have enough experience with it. Control Paladin was another experiment for me. Not sure if you're able to make a really cool Control Paladin. This Control Paladin was kind of a decklist with Wild Pyro, Equality, Enter the Colosseum, so lots and lots and lots of board clears, and then in the end you hit cards like Tyrion or Ysera to finish the opponent. But yeah, it was a lot of fun to play, but I think it's not as strong as other control decks, because you have lots of board clears, you're able to clear the board a lot of the time, but then you kind of seem to have less threats than others. Then I learned Control Warrior this season. I would say right now I'm pretty confident with Control Warrior. it's a really strong deck. It's really good. I think I could have increased my win rate a little bit. This is especially that low because it was a new deck for me. Fatigue Warrior is kind of the same like Control Warrior, very very similar. I took a list from Ponyhof and yeah. Then Midrange Paladin. I experimented a lot. All these games are in the high ranks. I'm actually really sad about this score here, because Midrange Paladin is supposed to be my strongest deck. I feel the most comfortable playing Midrange Paladin, kinda. And still my win rate is not even 52%, so I think Midrange Paladin had some issues with the current meta, and it took me a while to find a deck that's strong against Secret Paladin. But especially when I compare here Midrange Paladin in terms of how hard the deck is to play against the Secret Paladin. Midrange Paladin is not super hard to play, but compared to Secret Paladin just plays itself. You usually play on curve, and then you end the game very fast. And Secret Paladin has much more potential to finish the game fast with super huge minions after turn 6. And Midrange Paladin creeps around longer. And when I finally had the build which was consistently strong against Secret Paladin, that build was then weak to Control Priest, Control Warrior, it was weaker to Tempo Mage, it was weaker to mid-range hunters and mid-range druids and all that kind of slower decks. It was a lot of, because you need to be so fast against Secret Paladin as a mid-range paladin. And that way I was also not able to increase my win rate here. So yeah, I'm really sad about mid-range paladin and that my stats are that bad here. I think I also played a lot of on tilt this season. That's why I have so many losses with mid-range paladin this season, and the meta wasn't always right. And yeah, but well, it is what it is. Tempo Mage is still decent in the current meta, and I think I'm kind of comfortable with the deck. But the huge problem I have with Tempo Mage is that it's supposed to be favored against Secret Paladin, but I just cannot reproduce that. I don't feel favored against Secret Paladin. I feel unfavored or in disadvantage, let's say. You can check out my stats here against Secret Paladin. It's 2-5. And that's really bad in my opinion. And Secret Paladin is kind of the most played deck right now. So you're favored against Face Hunter, which is great, and you're favored against Druid, which is great, and also against Agrofell River Druid, you're pretty good with the Tempo Mage. That's all great. Tempo Mage is in pretty good position right now. It would be kind of the best deck to play right now if I would be able to reproduce the stats against the Secret Paladin to consistently win. I actually tried it with a friend with some guy in my friends list. He was a legend player, but he said he didn't play Secret Paladin that much before. So yeah, if there's anybody out there, any legend player out there who says he is consistently able to win with Tempo Mage like 60% of the time against Secret Paladin, please contact me. Please make sure to contact me somehow. Write me a Twitch mail, or write me on YouTube, whatever. And I want to play against you. I want to be the Secret Paladin and you can play the Tempo Mage, and I really want to learn how you can beat the Secret Paladins with Tempo Mage. It's so hard. You have a decent chance, but I don't see how this deck is being favored, especially also when I look at my Secret Paladin scores. When I see how I play against Tempo Mage, look at this. With my Secret Paladin, I am 6-1 against Tempo Mage. That's an insane win rate. And the Tempo Mage is supposed to be favored. So I just don't get it. For me, it's not favored. I actually asked Hotform about this. Sadly, he never reply to my message if he was still able to. So because Hotform, my Tempo Mage is kind of the copy of Hotform's deck, and Hotform reported insane win rates against Paladins, against Secret Paladins and mid-range Paladins mixed, so I'm not sure which win rate is really the strong one, but yeah. Anyway, his win rate is super insane, like 75% win rate or something against Paladin. And I asked his chat about it, and his chat said, yeah, the win rate is still the same, even though the Secret Paladins changed a lot in the last month. But Hotform didn't really reply himself on that message. Whatever. I still think Tempo Mage is in a good position against Secret Paladin, but to me it feels like it's the Secret Paladin is slightly favored. But yeah, if anybody out there can convince me otherwise, I would especially be interested in Hotform's Tempo Mage list. So please contact me if you're playing that list, and if you're confident you can beat me 60% of the time, then please go ahead, show it to me. I would really be interested in how that works. Then I learned Oil Rogue at the very beginning of this season. I think Oil Rogue is in a tough position right now. It has some decent matchup, but there are also many weak matchups, especially the ladder filled a lot with Face Hunters, and Face Hunters are usually a pure counter to Oil Rogue, so yeah. And I'm still not super confident with Oil Rogue, so, but it was kind of a nice experience. I've played a little bit of Face Hunter, I tried to learn Patron Warrior, I played a little bit Mid-Range Hunter. I don't give too much about these values here, it's just some random variance games. Yeah, let's see what my opponents were playing. My opponents were mainly Secret Paladin, as mentioned before. That's why I really wanted to have a deck which is good against Secret Paladin. Then the Combo Druid is huge. The Midrange Hunter is overall pretty huge. The Midrange Paladin, the Face Hunter, the Control Warrior, the Tempo Mage. Patron Warrior is still pretty big in the beginning of the month. And definitely flavor of the month is the Agrafell River Druid. Some Zoo came back, some Dragon Priest, some Handlock, some Classic Priest, and smaller stuff. So, overall, let's see which decks were good for me. So the Classic Priest decks were good for me, and all the Echo Mages, interestingly. Midrange Hunter I was performing well against, Control Warrior I was performing well against. Midrange Paladin I was performing really well, Tempo Mage I was performing decent. Agrafell River Druid gave me trouble, Secret Paladin gave me trouble, definitely, Patron Warrior, decent, and what's really bad? Oh, interestingly, Zoo is really bad for me, but that might be because my decks were weak against Zoo, I actually don't know. And then we have smaller numbers here, and oh, the Druids really beat me this season, that's interesting. That's interesting. So maybe Druid is actually the answer to the Secret Paladin. Let's have a look at my Secret Paladin stats in detail. Yeah, the small numbers here are really not that important. So I'm really, as I showed you before, I'm really strong against Tempo Mage. I'm strong against Midrange Hunter. I'm strong against Midrange Paladin. Midrange Paladin is also supposed to be favored against Secret Paladin, but I cannot consistently reproduce that. That's my huge problem. I just cannot do it. Maybe my Secret Paladin decklist is just too strong against Tempo Mage and Midrange Paladin, but yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know. Of course, sometimes you lose, but it feels like you got the edge. The Secret Paladin got the edge over the Midrange Paladin and over the Tempo Mage. At least it feels to me like that. Maybe you need to be a much better player to get the favored values. I don't know. Maybe I just had luck. I don't know, but yeah. I'm really, if you are also a mid-range Paladin player, please show me how you consistently beat the Secret Paladin. My Secret Paladin list was especially strong against other Secret Paladins. Because I think of the Elder Peacekeeper, of the two Secret Keepers are really strong against Secret Paladin. And I think I understood the matchup well. The Cockhammer is also really good against it. Yeah, that was reported also by the guide where I took my decklist from. Freeze Mage, not too many there. Dragon Priest, not too many. Zoo is not favored, in my opinion, against Secret Paladin. It's not unfavored, it's 50-50. It feels like that. The Aggro Fel Reaper Druid, yeah, I don't know, sometimes you bash them, sometimes they bash you. Control Warrior is pretty interesting, because I always had trouble. When I was the Control Warrior, I always had huge trouble against the Secret Paladin. But as the Secret Paladin, I often had trouble with the Control Warrior. So I think as a Control Warrior, I did a lot of misplays against the Secret Paladin. So there I really see some potential that with a Control Warrior you can actually achieve something against a Secret Paladin. But Control Warrior is supposed to be unfavored against Secret Paladin. So yeah, I don't really know what to get from this. Combo Druid, okay, I had trouble with a Secret Paladin. And okay, Face Hunter. When I look at the stats, Face Hunter seems to be the answer to Secret Paladin. That's kinda really good to know, because I can play Face Hunter with pretty high confidence. So yeah, I think if I ever encounter, let's say, I don't know, someone who's playing Secret Paladin in a tournament or something, I bring a Face Hunter. It's pretty strong against that. Maybe also Combo Druid, maybe. Alright. Let's have a look at my Control Warrior stats quickly to confirm that this was weak against Secret Paladin. Yeah, well, yeah, okay, 40%. That's kind of what it says on Temperstorm, that Control Warrior is able to win 40% of the time. So I was kind of playing like expected. Okay, I think it's also interesting to look at my Paladin, my mid-range Paladin stats. The problem is I changed the deck a lot. I was changing because I always try to find a counter to the Secret Paladin, like a really consistent counter. When you look at this, you see that the mid-range Paladin seems to be favored, but this 55%, that's just not strong enough. And the high number of wins came from a deck which I played in the end, where I was losing then lots of other matchups. So I think the 4 losses actually against Control Warrior are when I won a lot against Secret Paladin. So you can argue right now that Control Warrior is a little less common, or a lot less common on the ladder, so your deck should be better against Secret Paladin than against Control Warrior, but yeah. It's still very annoying when you try to improve your deck in the one direction, and obviously other matchups getting weaker, but yeah, there's nothing you can do about that. I think midrange Paladin should be favored against Combo Druid, and it was all the time, but it was similar when I had the deck which was consistently good against Secret Paladin. I had lots of trouble with the Combo Druids. Patron Warrior gave me a really hard time, especially in the beginning of the season. I did run 2 equalities because Patron Warrior was still favored or was still played a lot in the ranked games. And for some stupid reason, I never get to draw the equalities against the Patron Warriors. That was really, really annoying.
As always, thanks for watching. Please leave questions and critics in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you like to see more of this. Make sure to follow the rules and always summon Huffer. Bye bye.